Alright guys, so where do I start? Basically what ended up happening was I went in there and I got some gear. I'm gonna give you a gear breakdown of what I got, and I apologize guys for not getting you more content in the store. I was dealing with my daughter and I was just like, I guess you could say I was just excited. So, and me and the guy had a lot more in common than I thought we were gonna have, which is always the case when you link up with somebody who rides. You know, you guys start exchanging stories and stuff like that, yada yada yada. So I'm gonna give you guys a build breakdown of what I got. I got some pretty good stuff for a pretty cheap price. First of all, I'm gonna say it a lot on this channel when it comes to riding motorcycles and when it comes to doing performance upgrades on my cars and stuff like that. For me, safety is a very big thing. Unfortunately, in 1981, my dad got into a motorcycle accident. He was going straight and the person was actually drunk driving, and they ran the light and T-boned my dad in his side. So he broke all of this. This had to get reconstructed. His elbow joint had to be reconstructed. Oh my God, I'm gonna ask you guys. His elbow joint had to be reconstructed. He had to get rods and pins in his leg. Completely fractured his hip. He had like 18 rods and screws and like 4 plates inserted in his leg. Thanks to modern technology, now he's I call him cyborg because he has a full metal hip. But yeah, so you're gonna hear me say it a lot on this channel. Make sure you guys wear your gear. I know, like, you want to look cool and you want to be like the stunt riders, the stunt riders and everything like that, and you know, you see them flying down the highway doing like a $130 and all they got is a t-shirt on. I've been there, I've done that, and I'm telling you, when you go down, if you go down, it's gonna hurt. Me, I don't wear full gear because I've never been the full gear type of guy. Like, I'll wear like a heavier jacket or like a jean jacket or something like that, so like if I go down, it's protecting me. But I've never been like full leathers, like leather boots, leather pants with the knee pads and the elbow pads. And that's more my dad's type of thing. Like, I'm fine with like some gloves and a helmet and some stuff like that. So basically, I'm gonna give you guys a breakdown of what I got today. Like I said, I went to Cycle Gear to get that. If you guys are in the area of Woburn, we live in New Hampshire, and I drove all the way to Woburn to go there to get it because their customer service is just like really good, and the guy who works there is really cool. His name is Rob. So if you're ever in the area and you're looking for some good cycle gear, or you just want to hang out and talk to some guys that actually know their stuff, definitely stop by Cycle Gear in Woburn and ask for Rob. But yeah, so make the long story short, I got these gloves right here, guys. They're perforated. They are leather with Velcro straps. Excuse me. So I have a large hand. I'm a big guy. I have a big hand. So I actually went ahead and got these are the men's 2XL, and these are the Built, B-L-I-T. That's the name of the company. But basically, yeah. So these are like rubber knuckle guards for your fingers. Like I said, it is perforated, so you're definitely gonna get wind through here, guys, so you don't have to be worried about overheating and sweating and stuff. And these are for like if you go down, this part of your knuckles is protected. The only thing is, these don't have what most gloves nowadays do have, which is like the silicone, like it'll be like some type of silicone design so that you're able to use your phone while you're on the bike or making calls or whatever. So that's the only drawback with these, but they were for a good price. I think these were like 20 bucks. So I was just like, you know what? Let me grab them because I actually couldn't find where I put my other gloves. So I got a set of these, and to continue on the topic of being able to use your phone and stuff while you ride or while you drive. I'm specifically going to talk for while you're riding because I'm talking about being on my bike. How many of you guys like ride with headphones? A bunch, right? Well, if you don't ride with headphones, you might know somebody that has ridden with headphones, or you could look directly at me and be like, yeah, you're that guy that rides with headphones. So being that I've ridden with headphones before, it's not very comfortable. You know, you got wires hanging down and it's flapping and slapping you up in your neck and stuff. And modern technology is just, it's great, guys. You know, definitely do your research. Don't be afraid to hop on Google or ask somebody, like I said, that knows their stuff. So what I did today was I went out and I got this Sena or Sena, depending on how you pronounce it, but I got the 10S. So the 10S allows you, it's a Sena Bluetooth 10S, and it's a motorcycle Bluetooth communication system, whatever, right? Basically, so now you have Bluetooth while you're riding. So with this, I think you can connect up to either 4 or 6 people. I don't remember the exact number, and I apologize for not having that exact number for you guys. You guys can do your research and let me know in the comments. But it's either 4 or 6 riders that you can connect up to. You can take calls, you can play music, and it has AM FM radio built into it. I didn't know that when I got it today, and the guy was just telling me about it, and I was like, wow, that's really cool. So just to make it short, I'll just give you guys, so like when you open it, you're gonna have the piece here, and this is for like a microphone if you guys the old school guys like using microphones, but it has a built-in mic. Mine is not in the box currently now because I set it up at the store, or I should say Rob set it up at the store. But basically what it's gonna come with is this microphone here that I showed you. It's gonna come with the actual centerpiece, and then it's gonna come with the earphones with the microphone. When you open it up, there's like a couple different mounts in here and some other stuff and different sized pads for the headphones and stuff like that. I'm looking for the charger at the moment so I can show you guys. So you can charge it a couple different ways. I don't believe Sena provides a wall mount to charge it with, but you have a cigarette lighter that goes to, this is not USB-C, it's just a US, what the heck is that called? Mini USB. Yeah, so it's just a mini USB cable. So you have your mini USB that's in the car charger, cigarette lighter, whatever you want to call it, and then you also have the free floating mini USB cable to charge it. So basically, I'll give you guys a brief overview real quick, or actually we can wait to get to that. We'll wait to get to that because I actually have it in my head, in my helmet set already. So I got that. That was, I think they were selling it for $200. Guys, it's a good investment. I know $200 sounds like a lot of money, but when you're riding, you want to be as hands-free as possible. You guys want to be paying attention to the road as much as possible. Like I said before, safety is key. Safety is how you survive. Being on a motorcycle, you're already not seen by everybody. I mean, how many times have you been in a car and somebody's cut over into your lane and you're in a car, right? So now imagine you're on a motorcycle. Nobody pays attention to us. Nobody hears us. That's why a lot of people do aftermarket pipes so it can be louder and stuff like that. But to keep it short, you want to be as hands-free as possible. Keep your focus on the road. Keep your hands on the handlebars, paying attention to what's going on around you so that you have enough time to react in whatever environment you're in. So I'm going to unbox my helmet so you guys can see it, and then I will finish talking about the Bluetooth communication system, because like I said, I already hooked mine up, and I probably should have waited until I got home and hooked it up so I could show you guys how to do it. But it's really, really simple. There's like, I'll show you in 2 seconds. So as you guys saw, I don't think I recorded which one I got, but I ended up going with a Sedici. For me, you're gonna run into those people that are like die-hard like Icon fans or die-hard Bell fans, or, you know, what have you. I like the way that this fit on my head, and that is what is important. You can look as cool as you want, or you can look as dumb as you want, as long as it's DOT certified, and I believe the other one is Smelt. Let me know in the comments below if I'm not pronouncing it correctly, mispronouncing it, excuse me, there's a word I was looking for. I like the way it fits on my head. It's DOT certified. I went with the Sedici Strada. The reason I went with the Sedici Strada is because the Sedici Stradas actually have a built-in sun visor, and I'll show you guys that when I go to put it on. It's most comfortable for me. It fits my head great. It's not too sloppy and it's not super tight. You definitely want that snug feel. You know, you don't want like it to be out here and you're moving your head and the helmet is staying straight, because if you get hit off of your bike or if you fall, you're not going to be protected, and you're going to wish that you had spent the extra money or got the correct size to make sure that you were good to go and that you were safe. And now you're laid up in a hospital with a concussion and you can't see straight. So to avoid all that, make sure you get the right stuff that fits your head properly. You know, definitely get something that you want, something that's appealing to your eye, something that, you know, some guys are like, I want my helmet to match my gloves, to match my bikes. To match my bike. I'm not that picky, but I definitely wanted a Sedici Strada. So let me get my do-rag for my hair. I'm gonna tie my hair down, and then I'm gonna walk you guys through how I put this on. Being that I have a lot of hair, being that I have dreadlocks, it is harder for me to wear a helmet or a full face helmet, but I'm gonna show you guys how to get past that the safe way. So give me 2 seconds. All right, so I told you guys I was gonna be quick. So like I said, being that I have a lot of hair, being that I have dreadlocks, it is harder for me to wear helmets, especially full face helmets. But I like the protection and the feeling of wearing a full face helmet, so I ended up getting a full face helmet. I'm gonna show you guys that might have braids or dreads or just long hair in general. I'm gonna show you guys how I get past it, and it's basically with just wearing my do-rag and tying it down, you know, kind of tight, so that way when you go to put the helmet on, you know, your do-rag's not jumping around everywhere. Your hair is still tight to your scalp, so that gives you more room within the helmet to, you know, move around and stuff like that. So like what I do is like I tie it down like extra tight, and don't be afraid to get lines on your forehead, guys. It's bound to happen. You're on a motorcycle, you're wearing a full face helmet. You know, it's not extremely tight. I can fit a finger to 2 fingers comfortably underneath it, but that's just what I do. It helps me out in the long run with being able to get my helmet on and not feel like I'm dying. So let me show you guys which helmet I ended up going with and why. So this is my Sedici Strada. I got it in camo because I like camo. This is the Sedici Strada composite. That's the name of it, and I got mine in the double XL. I already have a big head as is, and having long hair definitely adds to it, I'll say. So this is what I got. This is the Senna 10S on the side, and I talked to a lot of people. I did a lot of, here's the back profile of it just so you guys can see. I talked to a lot of people. I did a lot of research before I went with the Senna, and as far as wind resistance and extra noise and whistling noise, you're not gonna get a whole lot of it. You might hear a little bit here and there, but it's not as bad as like some of the other stuff that's out there on the market, you know. So let me go ahead and pop this on for you guys, and then I'll give you like a helmet walkthrough. So now that I have my helmet on my head, guys, I made sure that like it's nice and snug. I think once I start riding more, like I said before, like I haven't ridden in a while because my other helmet didn't fit because I grew my hair longer. So basically what you want to do with these D-string loops is you want to pull it in, pull it all the way forward, push it back, you're going to pull back, go through that loop there, pull it tight as you can, or where it's comfortable for you at, and you're just going to snap it right there. So, here we go. So, with the Sedici Stratas, they have what is called a built-in sun visor, which is literally like that. So when you're riding, you don't have to worry about
the sun necessarily being in your eyes while you're riding. You can still be comfortable and you can still see. So with that being said, I'll probably ride like that, and with this and with that, we're good. Yeah, I like it. It's comfortable for my face. It's comfortable on my head. And like I said before, like when I turn, you know, the helmet isn't turning a whole lot, which is what you want to look for. So as far as my Senna 10S, how to turn it on, you're gonna hold down that middle button and hold down that back button simultaneously. You're gonna hear it turn on, and now my phone is connected. I'm actually gonna call my dad and see if he can hear me. So with these Sennas, to volume up, it's this way. To volume down, it's this way. So I'm just gonna go ahead and give my dad a call and see if he can hear me. Like I said, I had already connected my Bluetooth, so just waiting for him. Yeah, can you hear me? Is it clear? Yeah, it does have voice command. Okay. So that was a conversation with my dad. It went well. He said he could hear me clearly. So yeah, guys. Like I said, you can play music in here. Once you have your phone connected via Bluetooth, you can do whatever you want, basically. It's pretty loud. Yeah, guys. So, that's a walkthrough of my helmet choice and my Bluetooth system. Like I said, I haven't been riding as of lately just because of not having a helmet and not having a bike. But one thing I forgot about was how with my head shape, the helmet be leaving lines for my do-rag in the middle. I think it's just because of the texture of the do-rag. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get actually like a wave cap, old school wave cap, and just throw a wave cap on when I ride with my helmet. But so far so good, guys. I love my helmet. It's very, very comfortable. It's snug, but not too snug. Yeah, and it works for me. So let's see, what else do we have going on here? So, oh, those are the other locking ones. Okay, another quick walkthrough. So you have this front vent here, open and close. That's gonna be for right here. You have these two vents here up on the top, which you can open and close there. And you have these two vents in the back. So with them open, you know, it's drawing air in through. It's keeping your head nice and cool, so you're not overheating, getting hot, stuff like that. You have two vents back down here. What else? Like I said, you have. As I'm getting, it's funny, like as I'm getting older, like I feel like I'm becoming more and more like my dad. Like my dad hates grease on things like fingerprints and stuff like that. And I was dealing with my daughter a minute ago. We were playing and stuff, and like now, like I don't even remember what she ate. She had something sticky on her hands, and I went to pick her up and stuff, and now like there's finger marks all over my stuff. But yeah, this is what I went with. This is what I liked. It fit my head shape, and it's a good brand. I stand by them. Senna, also another good brand. I stand by them. So to charge it, you know, there's a little flip down right here, and I'll just hold it sideways so you guys can see.
see this. So there's a flip down right here. We'll show you USB mini or mini USB. To turn on, it's both of these. Simultaneously to turn off, it's both of them. To answer, you just press and to hang up, I forget. I gotta rewatch the video. But also, so with this helmet, you can lock and close your lid down for if you're going high speeds and stuff, so you're not worried about your lid coming up. There's a button here on the sides, open, close, so that allows you to open it. Hold on 1 second, my hands are. Oh, that was closed. That's why. So it's on and closed, and as you can see, like I'm putting a good amount of pressure on there, and you can't open it. So when it's on open, right up, you're good to go. Yeah, man, I'm happy with my purchase, and I like it. And like I said, I got it in the XXL. I think eventually I might get like a mirrored visor or a yellow visor for like nighttime riding, so I can see better. Yeah, so that's really it, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this little video. All right, so to pop it off, there's this little button here, this little tab, and I'll show you guys so you guys can see. So on your center, on this specific center, there's this button here. Let me turn this up a little bit so you guys can see a little bit better. So there's this button here. You're gonna just press that in, and hold on. When you press that in, kind of just want to tilt out and away from it, and it literally just pops up and out. Just be careful with these pins, guys, because once you bend them, excuse me, it's really hard to get it to work because it's not getting the correct contact that it needs. And like I said, your mini USB is just right there, and you just throw it on there and you're good to go. I will be getting my bike in a few days, hopefully. I'm gonna keep it a secret of what it is, but look forward to that first ride video, man. I haven't ridden in a couple months. This is gonna be my second bike that I've had. The first bike was a 03 Honda F4i. It was a 600, and I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is. Ha, you guys almost caught me. I almost said what I was gonna get or what I got, but we'll keep it a secret, and we're definitely gonna do a reveal video for that. I think you guys will be surprised with it, and I think you guys will like it. So thanks for tuning in, guys. I really appreciate it. Like I said before, this is my new channel. This is a channel not only for guys but girls as well, because there's a lot of biker girls out there in the world. Feel free to write me anything in the comments below. 99.999% of the time I read the comments, not only for this channel but for me and my wife's and my daughter's family channel as well. So feel free to hit me up on there, guys. Let me know in the comments below what some of you guys are riding on. Tell me how long you guys have been riding and what you guys like to do, where you guys like to go. I'm always down to do some riding, guys. So like if anybody's local to the New Hampshire or Massachusetts area and you guys want to link up and go for a ride, let me know, man. I'm down to go, as long as the wife says it's okay. So, but yeah, guys, so that's gonna about wrap it up for me. I hope you guys like this video. There's definitely gonna be more stuff coming, so just stay tuned to the channel, and thank you guys so much for tuning in to That Guy Julz. You know what I'm saying? So you know what it is, Julz gang. So we out. Peace.